Katie.
And I'm Kay.
And you're listening to the Babes of Quinte podcast.
Do you want an engagement ring like no other?
Do you want a custom Lord of the Rings pendant?
Do you want some of your grandma's jewelry turned into a modern necklace that matches your style?
Steve Marshman Fine Jewelry and Custom Design is the diamond destination. They specialize in custom design and redesigning old pieces into new. They have the perfect piece to make you sparkle.
Choose the perfect piece from a range of rings, bracelets, necklaces, earrings, pendants, watches, and so much more.
Or get a handcrafted piece custom designed for you.
Should we go buy jewelry today?
I'm in.
Visit them at the Somerville Center or online at stevemarshmanjewelry.com.
And make sure to follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Steve Marshman Fine Jewelry.
Losing teeth is never easy. It can affect how you eat, speak, and even how you feel about your smile.
I feel that. When I knocked my tooth out, I talked with my hand covering my mouth for a week.
Family Dental Center understands how important a confident and healthy smile is, and that's why they offer dental implants at their locations in Belleville, Frankfurt, and Coburg.
And now they offer same-day implants, meaning you'll have your beautiful, natural-looking smile back faster.
Whether you need a single tooth implant or a more comprehensive solution, dental implants can restore your chewing ability, help keep your remaining teeth stable, and improve your overall quality of life.
The experienced team at FDC will guide you through every step, from consultation to care, so you can get that confidence back, babe.
Discover the difference dental implants can make. Visit FamilyDentalCenter.com to learn more and schedule an appointment. I know, I missed you too.
It's so long.
I know, I've been like off all week and it's just been kind of the worst.
There's been a lot of people off this week, I think, even like not in our office, like everywhere, because I think people extend the long weekend. So it's really, really nice to see you. I FaceTimed you a couple times.
I FaceTimed you a couple times.
Today someone said, like, I know you and Kay are your own people. And I was like, no, we're one person. That's literally, I said that. I was like, no, we're one person.
I know you're your own people. Are we?
Are we? No, I'm very codependent. Let's not pretend.
I hate that. Did you make that vest?
No. Okay, so I got this from Joe Fresh to wear
cute.
to my friend's wedding, but I ended up not wearing it. And I had matching pants, but the pants gave me like balloon crotch.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I gave the pants away. But this is my first time wearing it. I was like, oh, it's kind of cute.
Is that the one that you were going to wear to Mariah and Jenna's wedding?
No.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't like the pants. So anyways, this is my vest. I love a vest moment. Oh my God. I think the pockets can actually work. I just have to take the stitch out. And then I got teeny tiny vest pockets.
Why would they even stitch it closed?
I don't know. Safety? Maybe not.
What are they saving us from?
Crack. I'll edit that out.
No, keep it in.
Keep it in. Okay. Okay, so how's your time off been?
It's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been chilling with Lincoln.
He's working right now. He's at the front desk at the radio station.
I'm slightly worried that he's going to delete some Excel sheets.
I know. I was like, should we give him like a Word document to play on?
No, he's on YouTube.
We think.
I think. I don't know. He found a bell.
He's chilling. Sharon's out there. It'll be fine. And then we're going to meet my future wife at Good Food Company to see our friend Matt.
Yeah. So Lincoln and I went to visit Matt.
Yeah.
Well, because we had a full day of nothing. So I was like, what am I going to do to fill the day today?
I think you did a great job filling it.
So we went to Once Upon a Child.
Love.
And I was like, okay, buddy, you can just like pick out whatever you want. Because the baby club this month is $5 off any toy.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, buddy, go find something that you want. And he found this like pretend camera and pretend like Super 8 camera, like the old film video cameras. So he was playing with that, loves it.
Yeah.
He's been taking pictures and fake pictures and fake videos of everything and everywhere for the last like 3 days. And then after that, we went and got a car wash and we saw Michael. So we were pulling out of the car wash and I was like, oh, that's a nice clean Bronco. I'm like, oh, that's Michael's butt, because he was vacuuming. So I pulled up beside him. I started honking, did not hear me. Unroll the window. I start yelling. Michael does not hear me. So I'm like, okay, well, I have to just wait till he's done vacuuming. So he finishes vacuuming and I was like, hi, Michael. He's like, hey, how's it going? So we did that.
I love that you did not quit saying hello.
No, I didn't.
That reminds me of my friend Sheridan in university. Like, if I saw someone across the street I knew, they didn't see me, I'd be like, well, we're not gonna say hi.
Oh,
Sheridan
no.
would wave and like jump.
No,
And
it'd be
I loved
weird
it.
if I parked up beside him, didn't vacuum my car, so I had to talk to him.
Yeah. Oh,
So then
you
he-
were vacuuming. Okay, that makes
No,
sense.
he was vacuuming his car.
okay.
I was not.
You were not.
No.
You just said hi. Yeah.
I just said hi.
I love that.
He met Lincoln.
Oh.
That was a vibe. And then I was like, okay, I don't want to go home yet. It's too early. It was like 2:30 maybe. So then, we went to Walmart. I got a purple cooler.
Oh yeah, because you had to be soccer mom.
I had to be-
How was soccer?
I don't know. I didn't go. I didn't have any of the soccer stuff. So Dad picked him up, took him to soccer. So Lincoln picked out popsicles. Mm-hmm. We put them in the cooler. Mm-hmm. The cute little purple cooler with ice.
Yeah.
And sent him on his way to soccer. But like after that, we decided to go to the Good Company.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you know what? I really want a cookie. Like just
They
like
are good
so
cookies.
bad.
I really hope they have the Captain Crunch square.
Oh my God, it's so good.
So good.
So I was like, okay, let's go get a cookie. So then Lincoln starts taking photos of Matt outside.
Oh yeah.
And then we went in and shot the shit for a little bit, got some cookies. He got a ginger ale and we left.
I love it.
And that was our day. Oh, and then we went to the
beautiful
splash pad.
That's a lovely day.
Yeah, splash pad and then park.
Yeah.
It was a great day.
Amazing.
Sorry, that went on for a really
I
long
liked
time.
it. I love a day recap.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
You know what you guys could have done?
What?
Go to the museum. See how I
We
did
re-
that?
Oh, that segue was beautiful. Maybe we'll do that after this.
You should.
Yeah.
So this episode
This episode.
is with Finn from the
The Quinte Museum of Natural History.
Yeah, and Facts with Finn, I think we fell in love.
How do you not?
Essentially. And I did name this episode The Bill Nye of Our Generation.
Oh my God, I love that.
Because just Finn is such a positive human. I'm obsessed.
I just adore Finn.
I wish Finn was my teacher when I was a child.
Yeah.
feel like that
Maybe
would
I would have
heal
paid attention.
things.
I
Yeah.
probably would have paid attention.
Yeah. They
'Cause,
would
like,
have
when the-
understood my
Well, that and when
dyslexia.
people are passionate about things, I'm more likely to listen to what you have to say.
And he's really calm. Yeah. So Finn just started. I can't. You have to listen. I was about to start going into
No,
it. I'm like,
listen
wait,
to
no,
the
we did a
episode.
whole interview. Okay. We're meant to be blown away by life, fully immersed in the experience. But let's be real, sometimes that feels impossible.
It's only impossible if you're listening to the wrong voices. You need Cheryl Himberg in your corner.
Cheryl is the superwoman behind Key Element Solutions. She doesn't just coach, she smashes negative self-talk and helps you ignore the noise so you can build the career, business, and life you actually want.
Whether it's through the 12-week year executive coaching or the Leader Circle, Cheryl bridges the gap between mindset, strategy, and self-leadership to take real action.
Her energy is literally contagious. She takes years of high-level corporate experience plus a decade of study in neuroscience and injects it directly into your personal and professional dreams.
Take that first step forward, adding game-changing positivity to your life and business.
Connect with Cheryl today at keyelement.ca. That's keyelement.ca. And follow Key Element Solutions on Facebook and Instagram at Key Element Solutions.
When big news breaks in the Quinte region, you shouldn't have to wait to find out. Get the stories that matter to you the moment they happen with the brand new Quinte News app. From local traffic alerts and breaking headlines to community events across Belleville, Trenton, and the county, it's everything you need to know right in your pocket. Don't wait for tomorrow's headline. Download the free Quinte app today in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Quinte, local news delivered in real time.
We first fell in love with our next guest when they started doing a series on socials called Fins with Finn. Finn is the teacher we wish we all had in high school to make learning fun and exciting and understandable. Babes of Quinte, please welcome, how do I say your last name?
Parnassus.
Please welcome Finn Parnassus, the museum manager at the Quinte Museum of Natural History.
Yay!
Hello.
I feel like we're in, like, you're a star.
Yeah, for
And
one,
we're in
yes.
your
Thank
presence.
you.
Like, I think when Fins with Fins came out, we were like, have you seen this? Like,
Literally, I was like, okay, I am your number one fan.
Well, and then I fangirled because I met you at like a chamber event, and Finn had his name tag on, and I was like, "Are you Finn? Are you from the music? Are you Finn?" Like, oh my gosh, like I know of you.
Thank you.
I
It
know
has
you
been
from the-
really fun to do them. So I'm
Yeah.
glad that people are liking them.
I am obsessed with them. I want them all the time. I'm like, this could be a whole TV series, and I would love it.
If you had an educational show, would watch it.
I recently had a visitor to the museum who was like, I was in the back and they told the front desk, like, is Finn here? I need to see Finn. I saw him on the internet. And I came out and they were so excited. It was a lady and her dad, and I walked them all through the museum. And so they got this very in-depth tour. And then she emailed me this long thank you after, and she was like, the one thing you need is a Bill Nye bow tie.
You
so
do
I-
need a Bill Nye
yes.
bow tie.
did already have a few bow ties in my closet, and they're coming out more often. I was like, okay, that is a good note.
Oh, yes.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
You're gonna be Bill Nye of our generation. I feel it. Like we're
you.
manifesting this now.
This
starting
is-
at
whether you want it or not, this is what's happening.
Yeah,
now.
That's
starting-
the highest praise I could possibly receive. So
Bill Nye.
I
What a-
love
what a
Bill
guy.
Nye.
Okay, what is your favorite potato chip or chip? We don't discriminate based on chips. Kaylin.
Stop. Look at me like that.
I am a diehard Harvest Cheddar Sun Chip fan. They are my favorite.
We have not gotten a sun chip in so long. And I love a sun chip.
I do love a sun chip.
I'm originally from Florida, and so when I was a tiny science-loving child, we went to Busch Gardens in Tampa all the time, which is like a big zoo, and I went to a camp for kids where you could do all sorts of behind-the-scenes stuff. Like I got to feed gorillas and elephants and hold flamingos, crazy things. But every single lunch they gave us little sun chip bags, and I became obsessed with them. I had never eaten anything like that before.
It's so
That's
good.
so
Once I dipped sun chips into queso, and it was amazing because it's a corn chip.
Yeah.
So you take that bad boy and you load it up with some dirty queso.
I need to do that.
Hot take. Hot take.
I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat anything with a face. But cheese and I are like this.
Yeah.
I
we're
love
best
it.
buds.
I love
Yeah.
the cheese.
I love cheese.
Anything.
Cheese
Cheese
doesn't
hates
love
me.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Queso, though, is so fake, it doesn't do anything to me.
Exactly.
Except once I got this crazy growth in my neck. It's like such a plot twist. Like for a while I had this like lump in my neck and I was like, that's weird. And then it started to get bigger and I was like, guys, this seems crazy.
Ruh-roh.
And my mom got really mad at me that I didn't tell her about it right away. I like left it there and then my friend Lana, who I was farming with, she's like, it's probably full of queso because you eat so much queso. And I was like, quite possibly that or spiders. We don't know.
That's
It was
okay.
fine. It was fine. It was like something in my neck never closed as a baby and it got infected.
Oh no.
Okay.
Then I was
wow.
supposed to get surgery and got it fixed. Never did.
So you still have like this random hole in your neck?
Yeah, like in tubes or something. I don't know.
Okay.
We called the lump Carlos.
Carlos.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
In Florida, we call queso or nacho cheese plastic cheese.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Is that here too? Okay.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good.
I
It's
call
so good.
like
It's the best.
American slices like plastic cheese. Like that's to me.
Like American cheese?
Yeah, like a Kraft single.
Yeah.
Do you guys
That
have
makes
Kraft? Is it Kraft? No.
We do, but there's a discrepancy in
Okay.
the Kraft dinner versus what Kraft is called in the States.
Oh.
We just call it like Kraft mac and cheese. It's not like KD or anything.
No.
And my husband does drag me relentlessly for that. If I make any comments about it, he's like, we have the only, KD is the only thing it can be called.
Yeah. Yeah.
They now have Katie ramen.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw this.
Yeah. So it's just ramen noodles with like the Katie seasoning, and they have a mild, medium, and hot.
Okay, let's
we
get
have to
it.
try that.
Let's mukbang.
I feel like we need to go to the museum and have a lunch.
Yeah, we'll bring you ramen.
A ramen taste test.
Yeah, a ramen taste.
We could
test.
film that.
with the
That could be a
with
thing.
the
With
where it's the Arctic exhibit right now,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, in the high Arctic eating
I want to
ramen.
sit beside the bunny.
Yeah,
You could tie that into climate change somehow.
For
the
sure.
Arctic's getting hotter.
yeah. Just
so
like
is this
these
ramen.
noodles. Yeah. Let's talk about your first job because you worked at Disney.
I did.
That's so fun.
Are you
Yes.
a Disney adult? I think that's the hard hitting question.
Yes.
Okay.
I was raised in the Disney culture, living so close to Orlando and going there
Fair.
all the time. My first time going to Disney, I was 6 months old. So it has been
Okay.
a lifelong
So you were
thing.
like born into it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And my parents were cast members before me.
Stop.
Yes.
Did they
And
meet at Disney?
They did not.
Oh, okay.
We are originally from Anna Maria Island, Florida, which is on the west coast. It's like between Sarasota and St. Pete. And so we would drive 2 hours to Disney all the time when I was growing up. And then when my dad was looking for a new job, because he originally ran the community center on my island, we just decided to move to our playground. And so when I was 15, somewhere around there, we moved to Orlando. And both of my parents worked at Disney. And then when I was midway through my degree, I wanted to do a college program right after COVID. So I started at Disney in 2021. And I always have to start with the disclaimer that I don't speak for the brand or the company. But my first job was being the first face that you see and helping you get into Hollywood studios.
That's so cool.
I love that your family is into it.
Mm-hmm.
I almost dated a Disney adult.
Yeah.
Who?
It was okay, you know, like when you're single and you have a roster.
Yeah.
Jeanette was like top roster.
Yeah.
Number 2 was this girl, and later I find out she's a Disney adult, got married, like worked at Disney, met her partner, married her partner at Disney. Like Disney adult.
I feel like that's a lot more common than we think.
Oh, it definitely is.
It is.
Yeah,
And
you
there's-
work there. Tell us the tea.
It's a little crazy. There's a spectrum, right? There you have the
Like
like
so many
crazy Disney
things,
adults,
yeah.
and then you have the just like casual Disney adults.
Yeah.
But
where do you align yourself?
I worked there, so I have to be on like the farther towards the crazy
Yeah.
side, but not super crazy.
I feel like there's the crazy people that didn't work there. Like that's a
Yes.
whole other category.
There's a certain category that it's like feels an ownership of it,
Yeah.
where it's like, this is wrong, or like, I'm going to teach you how to do your job while you're doing your job kind of thing. So there definitely were those times. But on the whole, I love passion. Anybody
Yeah.
who's really excited about something. And
Oh,
I
I
feel
love
like the
that.
reason a lot of people are Disney adults is there is this culture of like everybody belongs.
Mm-hmm.
We still are children at heart,
Yeah.
finding places to have fun. There's a very big Disney adult queer community as well, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
because
sense.
of that sense
Yeah.
of belonging. And so, yeah.
Oh,
As
A
they
lot
should.
of my found family is like people I worked with at Disney who are
love
still super
that.
Disney crazy nuts.
Oh, I
and
love
are
that.
wonderful. So
good. I love it. Well, like
Yeah.
my little baby gays are Disney adults. They got engaged at Disney. One of them, yeah. Okay, and what?
Wait, no.
Oh,
I have a question. What is your favorite Disney movie?
oh,
ooh, that's a hard one.
You can go Disney, Pixar, whatever. Like
are
Yeah.
those all in the same family?
Disney and Pixar? Yes.
Yes.
More, you know.
They're separate and the same at the same time. I really love Wall-E. Wall-E.
I've never seen it.
What? Well,
Oh,
it's
it's
playing at
so
the museum this Friday. So,
What?
As part of our summer movie series. So you should come by.
That's so cool.
Absolutely. It is the movie that my husband and I watched on our second date.
Oh, God.
Everything you tell me about you guys, yeah, I'm gonna cry by the end of this.
Wally and Eve are also never referred to with pronouns in the entire movie.
Are they not?
No.
They're not once.
Go Disney and
So
Pixar.
they're always like he and she, and I can see that. But that is all performance. It
Yeah.
is all just the coding around them, but not.
Yeah, it's
not-
never. Well,
they're
there's not
never-
really a lot of actual dialogue in the movie.
Not a ton.
I should watch it. I'll cry, won't I?
It'll be on our big
Probably,
projector.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll probably cry.
Yeah.
So you have to be okay doing that in front of kids.
I've done it. I'll
Yeah.
cry in front of a child. What's your favorite Disney movie?
Monsters Inc.
Ooh, good
choice.
choice.
Hands down.
It's so classic.
Every single one of them, even like the TV show one that they did.
Monsters at Work is slept on.
It's
It was a good
so
show.
good. It's really so good.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just think it's so silly and fun, and
Yeah.
I like fluffy things.
I liked Duncan, the guy with all the eyes in Monsters at Work.
Yes.
And how he's just like a jerk the whole time.
Just, I love it though. It's just
enjoy
fun.
Mm-hmm.
What's yours?
I'm looking because I want to. Oh,
You have to look it up.
well, there's a couple. Like, my instinct is Mulan because I think that was like my gay awakening. I was like, Okay, girl.
So good.
She's so good. And then I love Monsters Inc. Like, cried when he's like, Kitty, like, heartbroken. My therapist made me watch Inside Out 2, and I love Inside Out 2. But, like, the OG is Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Very
Yeah.
good choice.
Yeah.
Again, belonging. Right?
Yeah.
I
So,
also really like Hercules.
Hercules is also slept on. Did you hear there's a musical that's trying to go to Broadway now for
oh,
Hercules.
that's cool.
If you see clips of it, because I think
I
it was
watched it.
somewhere in Europe. It's so good.
I watched it in Tulum.
Hercules? By yourself?
No.
Oh, everyone watched it?
Nope.
Oh, I get it. The other one, because it's like a connection to my roommates from university, is Moana.
Moana
We would
is
like
very
listen to
good.
the soundtrack, and then when I got my friend Too High one. Oh, wait, no, kids won't listen to this. When I got my friend Too High once, she was like, "I want to watch Moana," and I was like, "It's not on Netflix." Yeah. What'd you take in post-secondary?
I was a biology major, specifically on a zoology-focused track.
Oh, so this makes
I worked in the
sense.
zoo field. Yes, and then the University of Florida also has some pretty amazing courses in paleontology as well. So I got my biology degree through the University of Florida in their fully online track, so I could work at Disney at the same time. But I took some paleontology courses through that as well, which means the museum is perfect. I get to talk about my alive stuff and my dead stuff. It's excellent.
That sounds so fun.
What did you initially want to do with your degree, or was it just like whatever?
Initially, Ringling College of Art and Design in Sarasota, I originally wanted to be an animation major. So I did a summer like pre-college program there. And it was a lot of fun. I learned a lot, but also they were a little bit uppity there. And so I also got so discouraged by some feedback that I received, and just the way that they talked to people, that I didn't draw again for another like year after it. I was
my
like,
God.
not only is the dream dead, but I am really bad at this, and I didn't come back around to art until after.
Oh my
and I
God.
switched my whole career path.
I feel like that's not how education is supposed to be.
It's not.
We
I
know
learned a lot
now.
because I was trying, not necessarily because I was taught much.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had to loop back around to that dream. But
Yeah.
originally I tried to go for animation.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And then biology. Well, and then you went to the zoo camp as a kid, so it all kind of makes
I'd
sense.
always loved animals, but I'd loved drawing as well. That's also where I discovered I was colorblind, which didn't help either. I was fully 18 years old.
And you had no idea.
Had no idea I was colorblind until they
Amazing.
did like a colorblind test for fun at the beginning of one of the courses. And am I able to curse?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, "You can't see for shit." Like, how did you think that was the same tone? And I was like, "This is wonderful for me."
This is great feedback, everyone.
I'm
Great
so
feedback,
glad that this
everyone.
is how you're telling me.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
What do you see?
So it's like a red-green color blindness.
Okay.
Which is also really rare in people who are like AFAB, because both your mom and your dad have to have color blindness in order for you to have it. And so browns and greens get really tricky for me. Greens and oranges sometimes. I have a really hard time telling purple from blue. And if anything goes towards pastel,
We're
it
done.
could be anything. It
Yeah.
could be yellow, it could be pink, it could be blue, it could be gray. I have no idea.
Wow, that's kind of fun though.
It is. It's really freaky sometimes because I'll like stare at a pastel color for long enough for it to go through all the colors in my eyes, and I'm like, I have no idea because I have seen them all.
No one asked Finn a color at the museum, okay?
No, when we have to test if our panels are good for people who have color challenges,
Oh,
I'm the
you-
guy to ask.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
be
like,
like,
perfect.
I can't see that. We have to change that.
I got this, guy.
Oh, that's actually kind of like
yeah. It's kind of a superpower.
Accessibility.
Yeah, we're here for
And
it.
when I make
love it.
paintings, it's out there.
Good.
A meme between my husband and I is I once tried to draw Pikachu, and he was lime green. And so Greekachu is a big running gag in our marriage.
I'm such a fan of this. I also love Pikachu.
Of Pikachu.
Aggressively.
We're having a Pokemon event at the museum as well in August. So-
Okay, well, I'm going to have to go to that because I also have a very autistic stepson who loves Pokemon.
Please come talk to us about Pokemon.
And dinosaurs.
And
that
he knows
kid and
so
I-
much about dinosaurs and
we
bugs.
are the place for you.
Yeah.
And bugs.
That actually is the perfect place. The museum is the perfect place for him.
Oh, yeah. No, when we went, he was schooling D. Which is...
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
And please come talk to me about bugs. I love bugs.
Yeah.
Oh,
bugs
yeah.
are
That's what
pretty
he wants
neat.
to do.
I
Like
say hi
bugs.
to every spider I see.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Kay was watching my chickens last year, and I didn't tell her about this giant spider that was living outside.
Oh, no.
And she was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Oh, that's my spider friend. It lives there.
Yep.
He comes out at night."
I did not kill it. I did not do anything
No,
to
you're
it.
not allowed.
He lived a very happy life.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know how you found your way to the museum.
I moved to Canada in March of last year. And so I'm still a fairly new transplant. And I believe it was in late May, so not very long after.
Almost immediately.
Almost immediately. We were looking up things to do, and my husband has lived in this area his entire life. And I was like, so when were you going to tell me that we have a natural history museum in Trenton? And he was like, I didn't know that. And I was like, well, we're going as soon as possible, actually. And he...
Put your clothes on.
Away.
Let's go.
And he booked tickets online because he was afraid they were going to be full, and we weren't. Which, if you know the museum, is never really a problem. But
we're gonna make it a problem, everyone.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's
here.
my job now.
Yeah.
But we went, and we were the only ones in the building at the time, and because I think it was a Wednesday. It was like a Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
And he had to
You're
buy
fine.
he had to buy tickets in advance. And I was so excited, and I walked. I gave a tour, walking my husband and his mom through the exhibit, going like, "This is this dinosaur, and he lived at this time, and he ate this food, and like, oh my gosh, they have ancient whales here. I know this whale from this time period, and he was cool for this reason." So when we got to the gift shop at the end, the person at the front desk at the time was like, "Hey, buddy, would you like to maybe do what you just did more regularly?" And I was like, "Yes, I would. Thank you so much."
I would love. I love that you recognize that in me. Thank you.
And that it echoed through the building for the hour we were here, when it was just you in here having to listen to me talk. And so I was a volunteer tour guide at the museum for a very long time. Since then, I officially started with the museum in June. I met with Dee, and
June of last year.
June of last year.
Yeah, okay.
And so she was talking to me about like what roles make the most sense and what I'd like to do, and tour guiding was the thing that made the most sense. But she was like, we also need perhaps more volunteers for the Pride Parade this weekend. Would you like to be an inflatable dinosaur in the Pride Parade? And so technically the first thing that I did with the museum was march as a purple dinosaur in the Pride Parade with a trans flag on my back.
Why does that feel like so great?
It was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That's a really great way to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Like
is
any
the
job.
official first thing that I did with the museum.
I'm obsessed with that. And then now you're the museum manager, but is that more
Yes.
recent?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So I helped out in October. I was always looking for more ways that I could help out because I didn't have a lot of things to do, and I loved doing things at the museum. And so we very quickly had to develop a brand new exhibit when our carnivorous dinosaurs left.
Right.
We had 3 weeks to pull something together.
I remember this.
Which was crazy. And so we were tossing around a couple different things to talk about, but I love to talk about rocks. And so I wrote the text for that exhibit in a week and helped cherry pick what specimens we got for it. And that was my crash course in exhibit development when we were closed. I was doing 13-hour days to help get it built and get it painted and get everything in there. And loved it, even though it was really hard. And so when we immediately jumped into then developing the Expedition Alert exhibit, there was a lot of things going on and a lot of things that needed done, and all of us got sick at a different point.
Oh, yeah.
And so, So I was the project lead for that in the tail end of the Arctic exhibit being built, and had a very quick crash course in how to direct people around and to help edit text and to help design panels and to help build all sorts of crazy things. I was the IT guy getting things put on the trail cams and the projector and all of that stuff. And so after that, just was still the museum manager, and Deanna talked to me about that being something that made a lot of sense moving forward as well. Until now, it's kind of me doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Oh, so exciting.
What was I going to say? When did you start doing Fins with Finn? When you were just a tour guide?
Yep. So Fins with Finn, when was that? That was probably around the time of the rock exhibit. So sometime in like September or October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love all the videos you make.
Thank
I feel
you.
very
I know.
educated.
I'm like, I just want to watch all these. I want my kid to watch these.
You're very calming.
Thank you.
Like, I'm like, look at me.
Your
learning.
energy is very like chill.
Thank
and like,
you.
I'm like, okay, I trust you.
Yeah. Can I ask? I can edit this out. How old are you?
I'm just turned 28.
Oh, you look so young.
Yes, it's the good Irish genes. But I grew up watching Steve Irwin and the Crap Brothers.
Oh,
and
yes.
Crap
Bill
Brothers.
Nye.
Yeah.
I got to see Zubumafu live when I was a tiny baby. And this series and wanting to do this series, not to be a sap, is kind of a like me giving back and trying to do for the next generation or whoever, any kids at heart, what was done for me.
Yeah.
which
Just a little love letter.
It is a love letter.
Everything I'm trying to do with the museum is a love letter because I am a transplant from another place and I've fallen in love with this community and it's given so much to me. And everything I do, I want to try to give to the community in some sense because they've done so much for me. It's only fair. That's why we wrote the rock exhibit. It's about Hastings County, and it's about how we're the mineral capital of the world, the country. We are the mineral capital of Canada. There are more species of mineral in our county than pretty much anywhere else.
You knew this?
I knew
in the
this because my
country.
kid took geography and
But yeah, that was my passion project exhibit because it was a love letter to our area and telling people like not only are rocks very cool, which you've probably heard before, our area's rocks are very cool and you should be proud of your own rocks and go look for your own rocks and get excited about that. And people have responded very well to that messaging. So we're trying to do more and more things in the museum that are tied to our local area.
I think people in this area really love, well, probably most places, like community focused things or like really tying it to what's around us, because then if you're like a visual learner, you can see it when you're out and be like, I learned about that.
be like, that's
amazing."
limestone.
Yeah.
And like, those are those rocks.
Yeah.
And even at Disney, that was something that was kind of drilled into me when I was an animal behaviorist and an educator in their zoo at Animal Kingdom. Our conversations, each one we had with people, it started about far-flung animals that we can't find in your backyard, like gorillas and tigers and things like that. But every conversation is drawing it back to what can you do at home? How is your area cool? What do you not know about the wildlife that lives around you or the plants that live around you? And that's so important because every area is cool in different ways. You just have to go find it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's really that's lovely.
My head, I love that you're at the museum, but I'm like, you would be such a good teacher.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun because I get to teach.
Yeah, you do.
But I get to teach everybody. I get to teach 5-year-olds. I get to teach 90-year-olds. I get to teach everyone.
That'd be so fun teaching 90-year-olds.
I feel like I just want to
They
take like,
say the darndest things.
Don't they? Don't
oh,
they do. Okay, can you tell us about the High Arctic exhibit? We know that was a craziness, you guys putting that together.
It was crazy. It was a whirlwind, and we weren't sure if we were going to pull it off at first.
But you did.
But we did, and it looks very spiffy.
It does.
It is a combination of so many things and so many partnerships coming through. And it's the first time we've really had non-skeletons in the museum, which is very exciting. Not to say anything about skeletons. Skeletons are cool too.
Yeah.
But it's been very fun to have taxidermy in the place and see what people think about it, especially because they're historical taxidermy. So they're from the Royal Ontario Museum, and they're over 100 years old. Our polar bear's from 1924.
Holy.
And so it's very cool to get to talk about how they are ambassadors for their species and how museum collections are so important to study species over time, because we can still get like DNA evidence and like evidence about the environment that these animals lived in from their time period and compare it to now. And if we have historical taxidermy, we don't have to go out and collect new specimens. We can make sure those are being used and taken care of for a long, long time. So it's been fun to see that. And also for some people, it gets me really excited because it's their first time ever being to a museum, and it might be their first time ever seeing a polar bear, or it might be their first time ever seeing a muskox. And that's really cool to see people's eyes light up. Sometimes it's hard to look at a skeleton and think that's an animal. It's very easy to be like, that's a rock, or like, that's some cool thing I don't have a concept for. But with the proper fluff and fur in the exhibit, it's pretty cool. We can really realize, oh,
Get
wow.
like an idea of size.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh, okay, those are big.
Yes.
It's like, oh, those are a lot bigger than I thought they would be.
Yes.
Or a lot smaller.
With our muskox, they look a little bit smaller than I think people are first expecting.
Muskox.
Yeah, people usually think that they're going to be like a buffalo, which is a little bit bigger. But my go-to joke is they definitely look bigger when they're running at you with their horns.
Did you just Google a photo?
Yeah, I did.
Can I see?
Yes.
Yes.
They're called ox, but they're actually closer to sheep and goats.
Yeah, I was going to say,
than
I'm like, they're
cow
probably
family.
like, yeah.
Yeah, probably like about
Okay,
this.
yeah.
Yep, they're the second largest animal that lives in the Arctic, right behind the polar bear.
Yes. 'Cause I
So
know polar bears are big.
they're very big.
I feel like a polar bear is bigger than than it is in my head. Like
They're big.
I think I need to like double the size. I'm thinking.
So, like, back home, there's a polar bear exhibit where they have polar bears swimming in a pool and you can swim with them back home.
Yes, I've heard about this.
That sounds like a problem.
There's like a sheet of glass between you, right?
It's probably problematic.
Probably problematic.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's and that was like a thing that kids went to go do, and you went to go swim with the polar bear.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Timmins, I tell you, the crazy.
Well,
thing.
it was like, it wasn't even in Timmins. It was it was like north of Timmins,
that makes sense.
which I mean makes sense.
I think this circles to our next question very well. Kay, great question you wrote here.
What did I write?
What's your favorite high Arctic animal or
Ooh.
creature?
Yes,
That's a good
that is a good question.
question.
Thank you.
This is a
To
very
me.
good question. It's between the muskox and the Arctic fox. I think the Arctic fox has grown on me really quickly because they're so weird. They are one of the world's smallest members of the dog family, and they're the only ones that have a summer and winter coat. But so like they're super duper fluffy in the wintertime, and then they shed it all off and they're this like weird sleek brown color in the summer. And when they go between the two coats, they have all the fur sticking up at weird angles, so sometimes it looks like they have like a white tutu around their waist because like that's the last bit to get shed off.
Yeah.
They're super smart. They will track polar bears and follow behind them because the polar bears, when they hunt seals, they only really are interested in the blubber. And so the rest of it, they will just give to the Arctic fox because they're like, I don't care about it. And the foxes are like, yippee, I get to go eat that.
this. Yeah.
They have what's called countercurrent blood flow in their feet. So basically, the artery and the vein are very close to each other, so that way their feet don't get too cold. It's constantly kind of osmosis style passing heat between the artery and the vein as it's going in and out of their body. And so their feet never go above the freezing temperature of tissues, even if the rest of their body does. Their feet are always warm, so that way they can run and hunt without any
so
problem.
cool.
Oh, it's very cool. And they look so different from like a proper red fox. They have this very short muzzle, these short ears. They're nice and rounded because it helps to make sure it keeps them warm.
Everything like compact.
Exactly. If it doesn't go too far out, the
Can't
blood,
get cold.
it can't get too cold.
Yeah.
So the Arctic fox is usually a fan favorite anyway because people think they're adorable. They look like a little white puppy. But it's really cool to talk about. This animal is so well adapted for their environment. And they are in all of these weird, crazy ways, and they've got these weird eyes that like are a little too far apart, so they look very silly.
There's a little weirdo.
We have tons of trail cam footage for the Arctic fox too. We have their babies playing in the snow, and we have them barking at the camera because they're mad that it exists, and like all these fun things. So
That's so cute.
we have video footage of a snowy owl getting mad at an Arctic fox for getting too close to its nest and like yelling at it and like fanning his wings out. We have Arctic foxes on camera being chased by long-tailed Jaegers, which are these big birds with a long tail, and they're like dive bombing the fox, and the fox's mouth is open like, ha, you can't get me. They just have a lot of personality.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
They're
so
giving
cute.
like cat energy, even though
Very
they're
much so.
a dog.
Yeah.
Like,
Dog species with cat programming.
yeah, that's what it feels like, which is terrifying in its
yes.
own way. You know what I mean?
There's people who have been up to alert for military purposes who then come to the museum and tell us their stories. And we're trying to get a part in the exhibit added where people can write down their stories if they've ever been to alert.
cool.
So then the exhibit never ends. It's just
Yeah.
the more we get these stories from people, it'll keep adding to it. But a lot of them talk to us about the Arctic fox as well, because they will just like run up and stand by people's legs, or they'll like go into their base and like eat their food or something. They're
You can eat
bold.
my food.
Honestly.
It's okay. You can eat my
That's so
food. It might kill you,
cute.
but it's okay. So tell us about what's coming up this summer and this fall. Like, is there any fun programming? Like, what can we expect?
Absolutely. We're trying to do a lot of programming, especially here in August. So we have a summer movie series on our projector in the Expedition Alert exhibit. So every Friday evening, we're playing a movie. And then we're also doing lots of other cool things. Like we're doing a rockathon on the 29th, where you can bring a rock or fossil for us to identify. And we're going to have all of our rocks on display, even the ones that aren't from Hastings County. So that'll be really fun. And if
Are you coming up with all this programming?
for the most part. We do have some awesome other staff that will pitch ideas and things
Yeah.
like that, but programming and doing things for the community is such a passion of mine that I'm always trying to think of more ideas of things that we can do.
We should add
And-
all these to the community calendar.
I was literally just thinking that. Send them all
Please
to
do.
us.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will. We also are doing like the Pokemon event in August. We have a rescue readers event with the Humane Society on the 21st of July. So for $5 per reader, you can go meet us at the Humane Society and get a tour, and you get to read to some of their animals. So that'll be fun.
so cute.
Yeah, all of our calendars are on the website and on social media, but
We'll put
we're
it
trying
in the
to do
show
a lot
notes.
of stuff.
Yeah.
That's
That's
so exciting.
amazing. Well, it's just different ways to get people in, right?
Exactly. We want to encourage more and more people, especially that are local, not just to visit us the one time, because we're always switching exhibits out. Come and visit us a couple of different times
Yeah.
and see what's new. We try to have something new at least once a year. So.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the museum in Chicago that's doing Pokemon?
I did. It's the Field Museum, right? The Field Museum has a tie to Animal Kingdom because Sue, the largest T-Rex, or the most complete T-Rex, it was pulled out of the rock at the Field Museum and at Animal Kingdom in front of guests because Disney helped the Field Museum buy Sue. Because Sue has this very tumultuous history about passing hands. And McDonald's and Disney were the companies that helped the Field Museum buy Sue. So they have a big skeleton of Sue the T-Rex at Animal Kingdom that I would walk by
That's
all the time.
so cool.
You have so many facts.
I'm like a walking encyclopedia.
I love it. Like, I want my brain to remember things like that. It doesn't.
No, mine remembers like, I'm like, oh, in Pokopia, I have to remember to, I need to take Squirtle and remember to spray some water so my flowers grow and I can cross pollinate to make new flowers. Yeah, it's.
Well, the reason I love having a job where I get to talk to so many people is that everybody has a thing that they're like an expert in, and it's usually not the same thing as me.
Do you
and
remember
so I get
that
to talk to
commercial?
everybody.
Which one?
Oh, it was like a commercial when we were younger, and the kid was like, "What's your cool thing?" And he's like,
yeah.
"I can make dinosaur noises." Like, I feel like you get all those people. It's like, and the one kid was like, "I like rocks." Like, I feel like that's your life, and you get to live in that commercial, and I love it.
I love when little kids come through the museum because not every time, but most of the time they want to give me a tour and show off how much that they know.
Which is adorable.
And
so
my job is
cute.
to sit there and listen.
Yeah.
I love that
I
job.
learned
Yeah.
so much.
Yes.
They're like, "Shut up! I'm tour guiding you now."
They'll
And
be
you're
like,
"Yeah."
I'm going to take your hand and I'm going to tell you what a T-Rex is. And I will be like, okay,
Okay,
thank
because
you.
I have no idea. Tell me what you know. Yeah, I love when kids know facts.
Yes.
And they just start like saying them to you, and you're like,
And I
okay.
love that kids have no filter. Because
None.
that's that tricky thing with adults. That I just need them to tell me, like, are you interested in what I'm talking to you about?
Yeah.
Tell me. Tell me straight out. But kids, they'll tell you whatever is fresh in their mind. I've had kids give me an in-depth presentation on what a kneecap is because they just learned that.
Oh.
And it comes right out their brain.
Yeah.
And into their mouth. Or I've had a kid be like, I'm not interested in that. Let's go over there. And I'll be like, okay, I'm glad you told me that.
Yeah,
Instead
let's
of
be
just
direct.
being bored.
Yeah.
Be direct with
I
me.
don't care what you're saying.
Cool. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely put a link to all the programming coming out in the show notes so people can click on it, and then we'll add it to the In Quinte community calendar as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, so we love the high Arctic. We had the whales. We had dinosaurs. What is your dream exhibit to come to the museum? We've also had rocks, so I don't know. How do we beat that?
A passion of mine is I would love to talk about flight. I would, especially with CFB Trenton so close. I would love to have an exhibit where we talk about how there's only like 4 categories of animals who have ever figured out what flight is, and it's bugs, bats, birds, and it's gonna drive me crazy, pterosaurs. And they all do it in a slightly different way. Pterosaurs fly with their pinky bone. Bats will fly with their hand bones. Birds fly with their whole arm, and then bugs do their own thing because they're bugs.
Yeah. Bugs, crazy bugs.
Exactly. But it would be really cool to talk about how that looks and how they compare to each other and which ones are older, and then how human-powered flight works, how planes work, because
Yeah, I
I
wanna
don't
know.
fully know how planes work.
No, but
and I would love
freak
to
out
learn
a little
with,
bit
like,
every time. I'm like, there's
gravity and
science
air
holding
and
this
speed.
up, and that's fine. I don't have to understand it for it to stay in the air.
Yeah. And a lot of human flight is based on the animal kingdom in some way. It's called
Yeah.
biomimicry. And so I'd love to talk about that. Be like,
That'd
and
be
this
really
plane
cool.
was based
That
on
would be
this
so
species
Because
of
you
bird.
could team
and-
up with the other museum, the Air Force Museum.
Absolutely. So
I love this idea.
I love that.
I would love to do that.
That's really
Because
cool.
I used to work with bats. I used to work with Malayan flying foxes who have a wingspan bigger than me. And they
Sorry,
are so
the
cool.
what?
The Malayan flying fox, they have a wingspan of 4 to 6 feet. So they are one of the world's largest bats. And they're really, really cool. We had like 11 of them. And they have this very like dog-like face.
Oh, yeah, these
And they're
things.
fruit eaters. And they're
I've
from Malaysia.
never-
You've
They
never
w-
seen these?
Oh no, I have seen
You
that.
have. You've
So they're
probably
very-
seen them like eating a fruit.
They're really big.
Yes.
Cool.
And they're very, very cool. And so I would have to talk to people about bats all the time. And
Did you touch these?
I did not touch them. I was on the guest side talking about how
okay.
cool they are. But they're amazing. And bats are amazing.
Bats
There's
are so cool.
a fifth of all mammals in the whole world are bats. There's over 1,400 species. And the ones in our area, I think we get 8 species of bats. Most of them are endangered, which people don't know.
I did not know that.
And
That's why
so-
you literally cannot kill a bat. It's like super illegal.
I've never killed one, so don't look at me like I know I looked like I
You
killed
look
one,
like you're panicking.
but I was like, I didn't know that.
no, yeah, because I remember when Wiggy used to work here, he had a bat in his house, and he's like, "I'm just gonna kill it." I'm like, "You cannot kill that bat. You cannot do it."
And they're adorably confused most of the time when we
Same.
encounter them.
I feel like I'm
which
a
is very
bat.
relatable. So I would love to get to talk about bats more because they're also such important pest control. With kids, my favorite question is, do we like mosquitoes? No? Then we like bats.
Then we
Bats are
love
cool.
a bat.
We
Yeah.
love bats. And there's a lot of misconceptions about bats, and so it would be fun to get to talk about them more.
When Jeanette and I first started dating, we had 3 kittens in the house. This does circle back to bats. But so there's 3 kittens in the house, and then I was sleeping and something like hit my face, and I was like, something just hit my face. She's like, it was probably the cat. And I was like, yeah, so fair. And then I got up to go to the bathroom, and I opened the door, and all 3 cats are sitting there staring at me, and I was like, that's weird. And then I get back into bed, and then we're getting dive bombed by a bat.
Oh,
and I was like, and they just lived in the house with us, and we had snakes in the basement. It was like a whole what a way to live. A whole little zoo we had. Yeah.
That's why I don't take the spiders that are in my basement outside. I just let the spiders downstairs
Yeah, they're doing
just
things.
live.
Still take care of the bugs that you don't want, which
Well,
is
and
nice.
that's what. And Chase always looks at me. He was like, "You need to get rid of the spiders downstairs." I was like, "Absolutely
No.
not. They're happy down there.
Those are my
I don't care
friends.
that there's like it's my unfinished laundry room area.
Yeah.
They can live there. I am happy."
Why am I getting rid of them?
Have you ever heard of the Seek app?
No.
So it's
Yes.
SEEK, and it's a completely free app. There's no ads or anything. It's put together by some university or something, but you can point your camera at any animal or plant, and it
Yeah.
tells you exactly what you're looking
I
at.
had to use this in college to identify trees.
Yes.
I find it really fun.
It's amazing. They give you little badges like Pokemon
Yeah.
Go if you collect enough species, too.
Yeah.
So it's like Pokemon
This
Go,
is
but in real life.
exactly
It's so
my
fun.
type of brain happy.
I would recommend it at Animal Kingdom all the time because, especially for people who are afraid of bugs or spiders, it's great to know what it is. If it's in my house, yeah, that's the one. I want to know what it is and what it can do. So if it's going to bite or something like that. And the Seek app is also a great way to know what your local bugs or spiders or
Yeah.
birds or whatever
It does
is.
like plants and stuff too.
Yeah.
It does.
I-
Because I'm no good with plants.
I love plants.
When I
love
really
a
wanted
plant.
to be able to like look at a tree and identify it. Like that was a skill I'm getting better at it.
Nice.
But yeah, that's something I really wanted to be able to do.
If it doesn't have scales, fur, or feathers, I don't
Yeah,
know what we're looking
that's
at.
Oh, yeah,
but I
give me,
have
like-
this amazing technology that
I
can
got-
make me still look smart, even if I don't know
Yeah,
what it is.
you're just like, that's an oak tree.
Thank you.
That is
Probably
a plant.
Yeah, probably a white ash. You're just making up trees. Okay, I have one more question. Not museum. Maybe 2 more questions. You talk about how much you love this area and you're newer to this area. What besides the museum? What is your favorite like thing to do?
Ooh, I love the hiking trails around this area. We just discovered Bata Island.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just outside of Frankfurt, and it's this island that you take a little walking bridge across to it, and it's beautiful. It's got like, I don't know, 2 kilometers of trails on it, but it's just walking trails through the woods, gorgeous views of the water,
Wow.
little points that you can stand out and get fun pictures with the
Yeah.
water on. And my husband and I, when we were midway through the trail, just like took our shoes off and dipped our feet in the water, and we watched water snakes go by, and
That sounds
it's
lovely.
I
It's
love that.
so beautiful. So highly recommend Bata Island. But then we also love Hannah Park as well.
Okay.
Hannah Park is not far from the museum,
Yeah.
and they have like so many birds very close by. They're very easy trails, but like you only have to walk like a tiny bit into the trail to see like pileated woodpeckers and big great horned owls. I've seen them there. They have a nest there. So yeah.
Owls are so cool.
Owls are
They're
really
amazing.
cool.
My husband's mom had never seen an owl before, and so I was like, "This is right in your backyard. Here's
Yeah.
a sound recording from the owl that's like right up the road from you."
That's
But then we
crazy.
also took her to Amherst Island to go look for snowy owls
Oh,
recently, and we got to
cool.
see them there, which
That's
was cool.
awesome. I have one last question.
Go.
Do you have anything?
No.
How much is the museum like for people to if they come, how much is it? Like what's the vibe?
Our admission is $8. For kids 5 and under, it's free though. And most of our programming this summer is included in admission. So you get to
Oh.
come into the museum and you get whatever we have going on that day.
Amazing.
That's fine.
Did we miss anything you want to talk about?
I think that's pretty much
I
everything.
think we covered
yeah.
a good amount. We got 45 minutes.
Perfect.
We're good. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me. It's been a pleasure.
This has been great. Okay, bye. That was amazing. Thank you, Finn.
Oh, what a sweet angel.
Sweet angel. And like really cool programming.
like
the
the
museum-
movies
the museum.
and the Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Like all like really trying to make this like a community
Yeah.
space.
The best thing is, and I didn't use it because it didn't work with the template, but one of the photos he sent me was him holding a rock. Maybe I did use it. I did use it. Okay, so the preview of this episode is him holding a rock. And I was like, wow, that's the best photo I've ever gotten. Thank you.
Amazing.
But no, it was a great episode to edit, and I hope Finn starts wearing more bow ties.
I'm obsessed with. I want to like make bow ties for Finn.
Yeah.
How do
we could do that. I have
Yeah.
a sewing machine.
Yeah, I have a sewing machine too.
We should, but everyone go support the museum.
Yeah,
Please go do
I'm
it.
literally. That's what I'm gonna do right after this.
It's reasonable. I think it's like $8.
Yeah.
And there's really cool Arctic animals there right now.
Yeah,
They're not
right.
alive, obviously. Speaking of animals,
Speaking of animals,
hippo.
the pygmy hippo.
The pygmy hippo at the Toronto Zoo. I'm
Adorable.
obsessed. It's Move Over Mudang. Is that what his name was?
House. Yeah.
Yeah,
House hippos
house
here.
hippos. I love a
Somebody,
little tiny hippo.
there was a bunch of really funny comments about what they should name this hippo.
Mm.
Leandra said to name it Kylie,
Oh,
and I said it would be a hate crime if they didn't
yeah.
name the hippo.
Did you respond to?
Yeah. I responded to Leandra saying it will be a hate
Obsessed.
crime
It will
if
be a
they
hate
do
crime.
not name this hippo Kylie.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know who we're talking about, it's the
The
beaches.
beaches. If you don't know that, hate crime.
Yeah. So other comments were like the house hippo, which I think would be hilarious.
That'd be so. That was like an iconic.
Infomercial. Yeah.
And was that just Canadian?
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be the house hippo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think there's a bunch of baby hippos. I don't think there's more.
Some other zoo just had a baby pygmy hippo too. So Mudang.
Oh, and they named it something, a pastry. I can't remember what pastry, but so someone's like, oh, well, we should name ours a pastry too.
No, they're all pastries.
Like, yeah. And I was like, okay.
I don't like
kinda...
zoos, but would go for.
I also
Yeah,
not a
hippo.
giant fan of zoos, but these are endangered and they're keeping them safe from
Yeah.
poachers.
So I'm into it.
I feel like the Toronto
poachers.
Zoo is like less problematic than
I'm
like
gonna say
marine land.
A hot take right now.
Go.
It brings me joy when like poachers or big game hunters get killed by that animal.
by the
I'm
big
like,
game.
yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
This is what you get.
Yeah.
Like, you're garbage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get canceled.
You're not going to get canceled for that one.
I cancel me. Oh,
Hello.
hi.
There's a small boy at our door.
Are you ready for lunch? Nah.
No.
Okay.
You don't need lunch. You're okay. Okay. Thanks, love.
Okay, well, I need lunch. So. He came into our office and was just like, I want to sit there. Like, and he whipped his hat off so fast. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. So for context, my son is here.
Yeah, Lincoln is here.
And,
do I say his name? Do I have to beep it out?
No, you're
okay.
fine. No, and he's doing a loop around the office right now.
I'm
There's
also
like no one here.
not allowed to make funny faces at him anymore. He
Jeanette
sets a
can, though.
lot of rules for me, and I'm like,
Jeanette can though.
I know.
She's
feel
allowed
like,
to make two.
I feel like he's gonna be really pumped to see Jeanette.
Oh,
at
yeah.
lunch. She's on her way.
Well, because she's a firefighter.
She's a firefighter.
How could you not be excited by that?
I know. I'm excited every time I see her. So.
Same.
Aren't we all? Well, thank you for coming in to record this.
Well, it's just better quality when I come into this, like,
is.
into
It
the
is.
office.
Yeah.
And calling just feels like such a fake out.
No, it's like different.
Well, that and I get to see you.
I know I miss you.
I was like, it's been like a really long time.
It's been so long.
I'm like, ew.
Ew, do you want to come to my house tomorrow? Hang out while I clean a barn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, everyone, have the best.
Oh, I have a tattoo appointment tomorrow.
I was wondering when that was. Oh, I'm excited for you. Okay, never mind.
I
Don't
can come
back.
afterwards,
Okay,
though.
cool.
So it's at 10:30 in the morning.
Do you have any snaps?
Snaps. John Geller for being the most hype husband out there.
Such a hype husband. And the standard is officially open.
Yeah. So I got tagged in the giveaway post by John Geller.
Why didn't he tag me?
I think he probably did.
If he didn't, he's homophobic. I'm starting that conspiracy theory. Okay, he did. He's not homophobic.
I am so glad because I was about to call him.
I was going to be like, John, why do you hate me? I'm going to take him back. Doing it right now.
Yeah. So just the ultimate hype husband, Ziggy was at the opening, like the soft opening. I could not be more proud of Samantha.
I'm so proud of Samantha. Like, I'm honored to be her friend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really proud of her.
I miss her. I feel like we haven't seen her in a while.
Maybe I'll go see her too.
Yeah, I think she's going away this week.
Yeah, she's going to Montreal.
Oh, boring.
Gay.
Best gay, though.
Fine.
She's not, but Montreal
is pretty
gay.
great.
Mm-hmm. I don't really have any snaps. It's been a
baloney. Snaps to you.
Snaps to me. Snaps to Britt, actually, because she covered my... I was supposed to respond to some stuff that I didn't, and she like had my back about it because I have ADHD and don't respond like timely if I don't have it at the top of my priority list. So
context. You want a contest?
I want a contest, and I don't win many things, and I want a contest, and not unfortunately, I had to contact each of the businesses. And there was like 8 of them. And then I had to answer a lot of questions. And then I got overwhelmed and I stopped.
Yeah.
Like,
which is totally fair.
I was like,
Yeah.
So I just couldn't do it.
So you just do a little bit at a time. Do one at a time.
One at a time. Yeah,
folks. 8's a lot. That's a lot of questions and a lot of people.
Yeah. Oh, I also want to give shout out to one of my university roommates, Sheridan, one of my best friends. Sheridan and Greg. They got engaged.
I know.
She got a rock.
That's
a rock. And,
it's beautiful.
She
Go
also owns Toasted Coast spray tans. So go give that page a like if you don't. Because
and if you're
she
in the
engaged.
GTA area, go get a sick spray tan.
She makes me so dark and I love it every time.
The way you glow afterwards is
she puts a little,
wild.
Like, olive something in there and I'm like, yeah.
Are you nudie?
I wear like a thong because
it's Sheridan.
But she's seen my boobs so many times because I think it's really funny to flash my friends.
Yeah, I've seen your boobs.
I think most people. If you're my friend, you probably. Yeah. Hot day. Yeah, in university it was worse. Like I thought it was so funny.
Amazing.
So yeah, I'm just naked. My butt is probably on her.
It is.
On your feed. Instagram. Yeah. So, anyways, let's go get lunch. I'm starving.
Yes, I'm starving too.
Bye. The Babes of Quinte podcast is recorded and produced at Starboard Communications, the home of Cool 100, Hits 95.5, and InQuinte.ca.